Hello there, YouTube. It's been a while, but oh, sorry, excuse the sneezing cat there. It's been a while, but Conspiracy Boy here with a little car boot haul video. If I've got some time, I'll try and run through a few of the previous week's car boot hauls and just stick a video of a few of them up. Sorry, I haven't uploaded in a while. I've got no excuse. I just haven't. Sorry. I'll try and get back on it. Anyway, here we go. So this week I didn't spend a lot of money. There was a few items that I paid more for than I would have liked to, but yeah, overall it was a nice little day. I got there a bit late. There was a guy going around who had bags of vintage stuff. Like I saw him going through a box of mini boglins, taking out all the monsters in my pocket and stuff, which was a shame. But he did leave behind this stone protector that's missing an arm, and this little miniature Mighty Max, and the woman only wanted 50p for the two, so yeah, that was pretty good. I also spent £1 on these 5 Nightmare Before Christmas Jack Skellington items. They're like little money bags, all these 4, and this is like a lanyard chain. Someone I know is interested in this stuff, so I just pass it over to them if they want it. I bought this Moaning of Life 2, sealed, for £1. I got this Star Wars Return of the Jedi annual. That was 50p. Same lady sold me this Like a Mice from Mars guy on a beat up quad for £2, so £2.50 for the two of them. We've got this cool Mortal Kombat comic book. This was £2, but the artwork's just beautiful in it. Yeah, as soon as I saw inside, then yeah, I was happy to pay £2. These were 20p each. Superman Legends. It's got a hard cover. It says collector's edition, but I don't know if there's anything particularly different about it. It does have like red evil eyes though. Maybe it's like bad guy Superman. I don't know. And one copy, number 137, of the Astonishing Spider-Man. Nice bit of, I think that's Carnage and Venom with Spidey. Got this Shonen Jump book. I bought some stuff from these people last week. We'll probably talk more about that on that video if I get to it. But they had this. They had loads of Mang stuff. But I only bought this one because it came with this, I forget what they're called, Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's not really focusing, but it's called the Supreme Sun or the Supremacy Sun. It's one of the hollow ones, and it's in really good condition because it's been protected by this book. She wanted £2 for that. I'll take that to my my friend's kid, who, oh, not kid, he's an adult, but yeah, my friend's son. He collects them. I think that might be one that he's actually interested in. Normally I get rubbish, but yeah, so that was £2. It was only £1, I think, maybe it was £2 for this Playmobil Dragons. I thought it was sealed at the time. It wasn't sealed, but it does look like it's got all the bits there. Oh, in fact, I found that on the sofa earlier and I couldn't figure out where it's from. It comes from in here. Yeah, it's just one samurai looking Playmobil character and one dragon, but the dragon actually looks really cool. As far as Playmobil goes, this and the dinosaurs is probably the coolest stuff I've seen. So yeah, that was pretty cool, with instructions and bag and everything. We've got this guy who's a lighter that doesn't work as a lighter. I filled it up and tried, but it doesn't. It's like a little Godzilla, but the great thing is it makes sound effects and its eyes light up. So yeah, doesn't work as a lighter though, which is a real shame. But yeah, that was very cool. That was only £1. He also had an Ultraman one that didn't work as well. That was round but didn't have any lights or sound, and so yeah, I didn't get that one. This, which I was really chuffed to find. I had one of these as a kid. I just love them. Oh, here's my cat. This is Loki, who's probably considerably larger than when he used to get involved in the videos previously. He's coming up to a year old now, and so he takes up a lot of the camera screen. There we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, this was like some knockoff Extreme Dinosaurs type toy. They used to come in this packaging that would cover over them, like a shell almost, rather than being carded. But yeah, he was £1.50. I was just so over the moon to find him. I mean, with his weapon, and the shape is just excellent. So he's going to go on the shelf forever. This will never be one I part with. So I was really happy to find him. And then on the very last row, and the last row I go to at the car boot sale is always the first row to arrive, because I always think that's the one that's been picked the most. So I save this row to last, and it's the one I have the least hopes for. And surprisingly, this guy just had boxes of toys. I asked him how much they were, and he said the prices varied, but the box I was rummaging in, most of them were 50p. So I found a Bucky O'Hare, and I knew that I had to keep looking because there was bound to be some other 80s, 90s stuff. And then they had this guy from Captain Simeon and the Space Apes. I've been after him for a while. Someone had it in a charity shop locally, but they wanted $3.99 and they didn't have a clue what it was. And when I tried explaining that they probably weren't going to get that for it, they just looked at me in disgust. This one's a bit beat up, but I really don't mind because it's not like I'm trying to collect Captain Simeon mint on card or anything. He's just a really decent figure. It's a decent size. It was chunky. So yeah, it was one I liked as a kid, and it kind of ties in with Bucky O'Hare. The two of them could be from the same universe there, really, couldn't they? Both as like space animals. Anyway, so yeah, I was happy to pay 50p each for those. He also had this guy, this amazing knockoff wrestler. He's quite a modern knockoff for what I normally go for. Normally I don't bother with ones this recent, because this could be something from Poundland. It's like there's something on his arm, but it's still the same colour as his arm, so it looks like some weird growth. The articulation's really bad. The head's slanted at an angle. We'll see if we can make that out, but it's like someone's punched him here really hard, and it's all swollen. Oh, maybe if I try it like this. Come on, YouTube, play fair. No, it's not having it. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, that was him. And he's got Dude Love written on his chest. So it's literally a knockoff of Mankind, Dude Love, Cactus Jack. I forget what his actual name was. Mick Foley, that's it. It's like a knockoff. Obviously, the proportions are entirely wrong. But I just like that they've actually got the bandana, the glasses. Yeah, so I took that one for 50p. They had this guy, which looks like a Beetleborg, and it's got like a flip-top head of him without it. I've never seen one with a flip-top head before. So, yep, that was a good little find for 50p. This, again, was a much more modern bootleg. One of the ones I don't normally go for, because it's the type of thing I still expect to find in Poundland nowadays. The light-up function still works on it. He did have a bunch of these. There was probably 4 or 5 of them in total that I could have taken, but this was the only one that lit up, and it looked a bit like a bad guy one. Kind of like that Daedric armor from Skyrim that I used to rock around with. So, yeah, took him for 50p, but left the others. Now, this guy is a bootleg that's more of my generation. He's got a light-up function, but the button's mashed to pieces, which is a shame, because I bet you that's some red LEDs in there. There's next to no articulation. It's literally these legs and arms just move forward and backwards. The head doesn't move side to side, and there's no sort of elbow, knee action at all. But yeah, I really like him. He might even be the same sort of era as those, but I don't think so. The quality looks so much worse. But yeah, really liked him. They had this guy on the table, which they said was going to be more expensive, but in the end they did me a deal, so it didn't work out any more than 50p. I think he's from Dick Tracy, and I think this is the first Dick Tracy figure I've ever found in the wild. And then the last two, again, I think are quite modern KOs, but I just liked the feel of them, the size of them. This guy's got some sort of purple, it's like a dragon's head, but he's got like a goatee. Yeah, he was pretty cool. And then this guy who's got like the head of a tiger, maybe, but he's blue. He's got an axe. And they did me that big bundle there for £4, so I was really chuffed with that. That's the bulk of this week's haul. Other little weird household things and work-related things I got with these 2 rolls of tape that say sold. They used to use stuff like this in Argos when they were handing you like a really big expensive item. Paid 50p for the 2 rolls, and it will come in handy at work. And I got this, which is like a Nepalese flower bowl. It's not like the cheap ones that they have over there, which have infinite more character than this mass-produced thing. But it's only £1. Clearly came from TK Maxx. Mentioned to the woman it looked like one of the Nepalese flower bowls, and she said, "Oh yes, that's exactly what it is. It said on the packet it was from Nepal and whatnot." And I just nodded and gave her £1. But yeah, so that was this week's little haul. Didn't cost me very much. I don't know, 4, 5, 5.50, 6.50, 7.50. 8, 9, 10, 1040, 1240, 1440, 1590, 1690, 17, 1890. So literally just under £20, £19 and 80 pence. And I think it's a fair amount of stuff. You get a nice brand new DVD. You get like 4 magazines, a gift for your friends there with this stuff and the Shonen Jump thing. You get something from my childhood. I mean, this would be brilliant if it worked. This would be a fantastic lighter to keep on the table, but it's just a shame that it just doesn't spark. Might see if I can find someone who can repair lighters that are poorly made old Japanese knockoff things. But all in all, yeah, I was really pleased. So I'm going to hopefully film a few more of the last couple of weeks and get them uploaded for you as well, guys. So until next time, take it easy. Bye.